Hi everyone, I'm Jamie, I'm a little bit strange, and today I want to do something a little bit different. It's something I've not really done before. It's a Dead by Daylight discussion video, because I've had an idea for a while, and I kind of just want to get it out there, mostly to just people to see if they agree, see if it's a good idea, see if there's anything that could be changed about it to make it a good idea. So yeah, just to start, I want to make 3 perks base kit, 2 for Survivor and 1 for Killer. Those perks are Self-Care, We're Gonna Live Forever, and Barbecue and Chili. Okay, so, to explain. Self-Care, I think it has been nerfed to the point where it's barely worth a perk slot. It's slow, it just wastes too much time. I run Nurse's Calling as a killer, and if I see somebody running self-care, using it in a corner, I have an ungodly amount of time to reach them and knock them back down again. And oh my god, it's gotten to the point where it's so bad. And also I think it doesn't make a lot of sense that survivors can heal other people without the use of a perk or a medkit or anything, but they can't heal themselves. That I've always found very, very strange, and personally I think you need botany knowledge to even make self-care a viable thing to take into a game. So I would make self-care base kit for all survivors. They just have it, it's just there, they can do it. It's fine. It doesn't have. I don't know if I'd keep the effect that it makes medkits more efficient. I think I'd just have it as a thing that survivors can do. The other 2 perks I think need to be made base kit because there are so many perks in the game now. I don't even want to count how many survivors and killers we've got now. It's a lot. It's a lot. So, and they all have 3 teachables. You want to get all the perks on all the killers and all the survivors. If you want to do that, it needs a lot of grinding. A lot of grinding. So I'd make the other 2 perks base kit because they reward you for doing things in the game by increasing the amount of blood points you get. So, but the problem I'm having with making them both base kit is that Barbecue is quite a strong perk because it has the added effect that it lets you see survivors that are more than 40 meters away when you hook another survivor, as well as giving you the blood point boost. Whereas We're Gonna Live Forever just gives you the blood point boost whenever you take a protection hit or get a safe unhook. So making them both base kit at the same time would kind of give all killers a bit of a buff more than all survivors, and that's not the goal. I just want to give people more blood points for what they do in game. I'm not trying to buff killers and nerf survivors. I'm not trying to do that. So I would try and make up for that by buffing We're Gonna Live Forever like before I make it base kit. So like as I make it base kit, give it a buff as well. And I was really struggling to think up what I would do for this buff, because it's kind of hard because I don't want to buff it so it's really, really strong, because I'm going to make it base kit. Like Barbecue is strong, but it's not game breaking strong. Like it has counter. If you don't use it right, it can just waste a load of time. So if you see a survivor in the distance, you go to that survivor, and they're already long gone because you went to exactly where the aura was, rather than looking around the area, seeing where they could be going, that kind of thing. Yeah, it's not a guaranteed bonus. You have to use it right. So I was trying to think of something like that for We're Gonna Live Forever, and it was really, really hard to do it. So I kind of, in the end, decided that I would suggest making it somewhat similar to Barbecue. So every time you unhook a survivor, you would see the killer's aura if they are within 40 meters of the hook. So rather than Barbecue and Chili, where you would see the survivors if they're over 40 meters away. You would see the killer if they are within 40 meters of the hook. Now I know that's only 8 meters that's only 8 meters on top of most killers' terror radiuses, but I think it would, like with the terror radiuses aren't directional. You don't know where the killer's coming from if you hear the terror radius. You just know they're within 32 meters or less of you. So, so if you hear the terror radius, but you unhook and you see the killer is behind a wall or something, you know which way to run away, and you can do the point thing to tell the other survivor where the killer is and where to go. I just think it'd be a fun little boost to it. So make it stronger, not make it too strong. You'd still have to use it right. You'd still have to predict which way the killer's going to go from where they are. I just think it needed a bit of something before I made a base kit, because, like, I keep saying before I make it base kit, I'm not a developer. But in the idea, in the scenario of what I'm proposing, just to give it that bit of something, just to not make it a blood point boost, which is what it is at the moment. So basically, that's my idea. You make self-care based kit, because it's a waste of a slot, it makes no sense. You need botany knowledge to make it work, to make it viable. And yeah, it makes no sense that survivors can heal each other but not themselves. So I'd just make it base kit. It's basically just a waste of time if you bring self-care. So just make it base kit, and if survivors want to heal themselves, just make it so they can, and they don't have to waste a perk slot on it. I think We're Gonna Live Forever would be a good addition to all survivors base kit, because it would give you, obviously, the blood point boost, which is needed at the moment, I think, because, yeah, there's just so much in the game, and if you want it all, you have to play the game for like 400 million hours, and I think We're Gonna Live Forever would help that a lot. And also, it promotes what is most fun about the game. It promotes that killer-survivor interaction. Like, it would promote you to go and get protection hits, to go and get safe unhooks, to interact with the killer and not hide in a bush the whole game and do gens. If you want to do that, fair enough. I'm not telling you how to play. I just think We're Gonna Live Forever would promote that killer-survivor interaction, because if you didn't do that, you would get significantly less blood points, significantly fewer blood points than the other people in the game who are doing that. And with barbecue, I think I always run barbecue just because that blood point boost is so good, and I think it's needed. I think without going into the game and like altering every single little value for the blood point rewards for everything you do, I think it would be good to just make We're Gonna Live Forever and barbecue base kit, and then people wouldn't have to waste a perk slot to get more blood points. And yeah, I just think it would be so useful to just have that and be able to get more perks. And yeah, I'm rambling now. So yeah, that's my idea. If you agree or disagree about this idea, think it's a good idea, think it's a bad idea, tell me in the comments. I want to get a kind of discussion going about this, because I think it's a good idea, and I might be wrong. Somebody might bring up a point in the comments and prove me wrong, which is fine. I welcome that. If you disagree, tell me in the comments, and we'll discuss that. And yeah, like the video if you enjoyed it. I'll probably have some I recorded a few Huntress games last night, just because for another project I'm doing, so I'll probably have one of those playing in the background. Not that way, that way. I'll probably have one of those playing over there, so just something going on. Yeah, so like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see future videos from me, if you liked me. I don't know. I usually edit more than this. This probably won't have very much editing at all. I'll probably just put it all in unedited. That'll be fun for me, won't it? But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a lovely day, and I hope you subscribe to see future videos from me. And I hope to see you all next time. Stay strange, everyone. That was very weird. Even when I used to make vlogs on YouTube back in the day, I never spoke for that long. without a cut. So. Oh my god, I love coffee so much. Coffee is literally the best thing. Why have I lost all light? There's still light. It's out there. It's still there. There's still light here. I'm mostly just talking now because I think the game I'm planning to put in the background is much longer than the video, than the discussion. So now I'm just rambling. So there's something going on down here while the game's still going on. Hello. I hope you're having a good time. I hope you have a lovely day. Stay strange, everyone.